have the one and only TRAPBABY43.
What's happening, y'all?
Boy, don't speak of me, cause I'm a different breed of nigga. It's just best you let it be. Your ticket always gonna be high. See me, I rarely pay a fee. I can't be cloned like Tyrone. It's Badu, why they calling me? If you tryna fuck my old bitches, boy, don't speak of me, cause I'm a different breed of nigga. It's just best you let it be. Your ticket always gonna be high. See me, I rarely pay a fee.
Tell us a little bit about your upbringing and where you from, man.
My upbringing, really, most of my, only two places I remember most of my life is Greenwood, Mississippi, and Killeen, Texas. Well, Spilleen, Texas for me. I was born in Metroplex Hospital, and from everybody in my family telling me the earliest memories of what it was, I was born there, down here a little bit, and then went back home, and then back and forth. So it's just... growing up most of my life, all my years, I remember Mississippi, but it's like Killeen has always been there, and I've always been back and forth to the point where I know both of them hoes like the back of my hand.
So Killeen, that's kind of like where you build a kind of like a fan base and all that. Your fan base got big out here.
And then Greenwood, where I feel like I'm from.
Yeah, already. That's what's up. You got to represent that. So let me ask you this. Where did the name Trap Baby originate from? Like, where did that come from? What was the thing that inspired you to, to come with that title, Trap Baby?
As a baby, I just remember being in the trap a lot, being around my mama and my uncle hustling and shit. But it really just means just being a product of your environment. Most niggas don't intend to hustle or be in the streets either way. Most niggas got goals and ambitions to make something out of it, either doctor, lawyer, ball player, or something. But it's always a extenuating circumstance that get a nigga to just fall into that trap. And hence the Trap Baby is born, or a Project Baby is born.
Right. Yeah, I get that. I can relate to that 100%, man, because, sometimes people think people really out here hustling just to be doing it. And you got some young cats out here really hustling, just to be doing it and just to be trying to shine. And, they might have an upbringing where they don't even have to do that.
Yeah, really don't.
And then you got some that really had to do what they had to do to put some food in their stomach, you know what I'm saying? So, in your opinion, what do you think about that, man, about the young men out here that's just throwing their life away for no reason?
I mean, you can't control what anybody want to do. Most niggas gonna make the choice of their life as they grow up, but it's usually the guidance. It's either absent guidance or it's just an infatuation. Most niggas that do it is infatuated with
that money.
Infatuated with the money, infatuated with the adrenaline rush that comes from being in the shootout or come from hitting the door. Like, it just depends. It's like, make it what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you either gonna get in this bitch and make something out of it, or you just gonna get in this motherfucker to play. And everybody knows. Game is a dirty motherfucker.
It's dirty, bro.
It's a crazy game to play. Either you gonna get ate.
Yeah, it ain't no rules no more. You know what I'm saying? It used to be, but now niggas playing the game with no codes. You know what I'm saying?
It's Grand Theft Auto out this bitch for real. Real life Grand Theft Auto out this motherfucker.
Yeah. But I like your answer. That was a good answer, man. I think youngsters need to take heed so they can see what it's really about, man, and be open to these answers to these questions. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that input.
I'm always open to a bunch of questions regardless of what it is. I'm going to give a nigga a full 100%. I'm not going to get no bullshit ass answer.
That's what's up, man.
Now I got a question. Do you think you'd be better than independent artists? I know a lot of artists, they focus on making their own way in the industry. Tell us a little bit about the industry way and what has worked for you.
Like, for me, as far as I know, it was the consistency I had when I first was out here. Now I'm starting to apply the pressure of being more consistent again. The industry expects consistency. Like, you gotta feed your fan base. But where I feel like it got watered down at is where it's a consistency. Like, a nigga ain't got time to breathe to enjoy a project or something. It's only several people that done gave us the time to enjoy their body of work and give us time for them to come back. That's Meg Thee Stallion, fucking Currency, Zero, Trey. It's like niggas will drop an album that year, then drop a couple singles and let you chill on them singles and shit. Let them do what they need to do, go make their bread, do their shows, run it up.
Right.
Nowadays, you got niggas just dropping, like, we got an album this week, then a month, 2 weeks later, I got another album, then 3 weeks later, I got another album, then 4 weeks later, like, I ain't had time to even absorb what you done put out the first time.
Yeah.
Like, it's 4 quarters in a year for as far as it goes, and then you got 3 months. So, yeah, fuck that. I'm going to put out an album, see how that hoe doing them first in 2 quarters after what. If I drop that hoe in the first quarter, I'll give it to the third quarter to see what it did.
Right.
And that lets me know where my next direction going to go before that fourth quarter hit.
Right.
That fourth quarter, I need to be working on a new project already.
So you get the 2 quarters in between to find balance.
Yeah.
Those 2 quarters in between, that's where the balance gonna come in.
Exactly.
But I think that's important because I feel like when people get too caught up in their work, they forget about family, the things that's important in life, just actually living too.
Yeah, cause
you know what I'm saying?
Cause I say at one of my people, you can't get lost in it. You is lost in that in the sauce mentality. It can happen. I've seen it plenty of times, and it almost happened to me several times. So shit, I'm not gonna be the one to knock it. Like it's easy to get lost in that sauce, especially if you get up there.
Yeah,
if you got that bread behind you, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I hear a lot of artists just say that they rather go independent. Big X the Plug said the same thing, that he didn't want no nigga getting over on him on his music. And you're your biggest person to set yourself up for that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you your biggest person, and the thing about it, it's always a negotiation. If you know you're gonna be a high artist, you gotta talk to them niggas like, hey, I'm gonna be that person.
Right on.
The best person, the person in the industry right now with the best deal is Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Industry wise, she got the best deal.
Why would you say that?
She get complete owners of her masters.
Right.
She got the label backing her with everything she want to do. She get free, complete creative control, which means whatever she says or how she wants that motherfucker to go, the label gonna do it for her.
Okay.
That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. Like that's what most artists want. Like I understand right now, I may not have the funds to do what I need to do, but nigga, if you give me complete control of my masters and creative freedom, and I say this is me as an artist, give me complete control of my masters, give me all my masters and everything, give me what I need for give me all my masters, my publishing, and creative control. All I need y'all to do is help me get the shows, the promotion, the shows, and just whatever y'all need me in. And at the end of the day, all I want, if I'm $1 million artist, give me 60%.
Right.
Tell me about that.
How what the niggas get greedy with numbers.
Yeah,
so you can give me 60. If my album is guaranteed to make $1 million, we're projected for my shit to hit $1 million, and my shit hit $2 million. That's 1.2 million that go to me just from that 60%. I don't give a damn label can have that other shit.
Yeah.
What about this? I hear a lot of artists talk about that they get entitled. They got a sense of entitlement, and not just the entitlement, they get lost in the financial burden as well as the being caught up with the labels, where they lose their royalties before they can even get started. And I hear a lot of them say that they sell out to get their stuff back. So where would you find yourself in that category if it was presented to you? Because
I'm not gonna sell out for no money.
These guys,
I like that.
these guys, okay.
I'm not gonna sell out for no money. You give me your pointers, everything. I remember I had one manager. I had my biggest song at the time was Nerd. That wasn't even my song. It was a feature. I did the hook and the verse. It was that good that everybody thought it was my song. It was at the point I had a manager that was just a booking manager. Cause at the point they wanted to try and be my image manager. They wanted me to come out with the suspenders, the big ass bow tie, the tight pants, and they were like really coming out there looking like a nerd or like some Steve Urkel shit. No, bro. My name is Trap Baby.
Right.
My name is like they hear Trap Baby before he run on stage. You got this nigga coming out with these big ass glasses. Yeah. No, nigga, they gonna look at me like, what the fuck?
You gotta stay true to yourself.
At the end of the day, you gotta stay true to yourself and know what you gonna do. At the end of the day, it's 80% business, 20% talent.
Yeah.
Everybody already talented. My talent alone speaks volumes enough to where I know the business, but my talent enough is alone to where it's gonna shoot past that 20%.
Right. I agree with that.
Because at the end of the day, the label is gonna be wasting money on your music videos, on your graphics, on. I don't need nobody. If I want somebody to outsource my graphics, I will. But I've been animated for the longest. I'll draw every single cover. Get them a cartoon cover every single time. I don't give a damn. I don't need my real face to show up on there. I'm highly animated, bro.
So I got a question for you though. Because you are really a talented artist. You know, you talented in all your gifts. You use all your gifts, and I noticed that about you. You apply all the gifts that God put in you. You let them work for you, and I respect artists like that because that means you believe in what you're doing. But I watched the interview not too far back, maybe a couple of days ago. It was on Big Facts with Sauce Walka, and he was talking about how he was really just planting a bunch of seeds and putting a bunch of stuff in place before he felt comfortable enough to deal with the industry. Would you say that's kind of like a move that you making for yourself personally as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Or would you just go ahead and sign? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah and no. I've been at a time where I done been around big names enough to know that where I want to be and where I can be. I done tasted it, had a taste of it myself. I almost finna go on tour, almost finna be signed, all types of shit.
Yeah.
But it never dawned on me like that. But it's enough to where I know where I want to be, and then enough for me just sitting here studying the industry, the light and the dark side of the industry, enough to where I know what to watch out for. So in itself, I am prepared.
Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir.
But at the same time, you never know what's gonna happen. So I'm prepared, but I'm not prepared.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I'm prepared enough to survive. Let me
to survive it. Yeah.
I'm prepared enough to survive it.
So let me ask you this. What inspired you to start rapping in the first place? What was the inspiration of that?
My Uncle Shorty.
Yeah.
He had me start writing when I was in fifth, sixth grade, and they had me start writing down all my thoughts, all my everything.
Right.
Like just if it came out, but he had me put it in the form of a song or a poem every time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I remember them days. Yeah.
Bermuda Circle and Quail Circle in the West.
So you came up around a lot of street cats, man, even involved in your family, because I had my connections with the fam too, so I know, man, like a lot of things that was inspired from them was from a direction of just really trying to survive. And
a lot of people don't even know. I still remember 93 running around Evil Side, following behind my Uncle Tory because he would take me everywhere with him.
Right, yeah.
Like from Wawa's, the Bricks, over there at the Dean, Duncan, all over there, Marlboro.
Yes, sir.
Long Branch, parts of Willow before it was just full, when it was just really Willow Springs Road.
When that's all it was, yeah.
Like,
they ain't had what they had.
They ain't had it, and Palo Alto was the farthest that it was, I think, at that time,
Everything has expanded,
yeah.
The expansion is crazy now. So let me ask you this, with the music, I know you do a lot of moving around and stuff too, what type of connections have you had with any of the Houston rappers? Have you had any connections with any of them?
when I was staying in Houston, I linked up with TSF.
Okay,
But they didn't get to meet Trap Baby the artist though.
Yeah, okay.
The Trap Baby they met.
So talk
like
about
when
that.
when like Houston was beautiful, bro. And when I met TSF, it was a whole different feeling for me. Like I could have been a nigga been like, yeah, nigga, I'm from clean. I know Jump Drigo. I know Lil Dirty Cup.
Right.
Me and Lil Dirty Cup like that. I could have been that nigga, but I wasn't.
Yeah. You stayed humble.
I could have been like nigga. I could have been that nigga, been like, yeah, I'm the hottest nigga in my city. Really do that.
Right.
But no, I kept myself humble. I was still in school. I was in school at that time,
Yeah.
media arts and animation. I met TSF off the fly buying some green from somebody. He was coming to the house, dropped me off some green. He told me where he was going.
Right.
Nigga, I packed up my camera, my tablet, and my laptop, and went straight with that nigga. Met Sauce that same day.
Yeah.
Sanchi just had got out probably like the day before or so. Met him, and Sanchi invited me to the house the next day. Like,
what was your experience when you met Sauce, Walka, and Santi? Like, how was that meet and greet? How was
like
that?
niggas would expect a nigga to be starstruck, but nah, that's like I'm talking. I was talking to Miss Megan, and I was talking to Big Who, and it's like Sauce walked in the office. And when he seen me, he looked at me. He gave me this look like he seen me before.
Right.
And he was like, who you is? He was like, who you is? Where you from? Who you up here with? Like, nigga gave me the whole rundown and shit. I'm up here with my nigga Bird in the room.
Yeah.
Came up here just to see where I could try and make some connections and shit.
Yeah.
And I showed him my art and shit, and then he was showing me everything. Like, and so I had a good conversation with Sauce for like an hour.
Right.
Telling me like it's enough for everybody to eat. He hired me on the spot to do graphics and videos. Sanchi wanted me to be his personal cameraman and everything. I say I went to that studio at 12 noon, bro. I didn't go home till 6 o'clock the next morning, bro.
Wow.
6 o'clock the next morning. I stopped back by the house real quick, grabbed my tripod, went back out. But yeah, I ain't gonna go back home till like 6 o'clock in the morning, shooting Heaven to Hell. And I finished shooting that video, but I never got to give it to him because after that shit just, it was what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing bad. It was just nigga lost his spot in Houston and came back to the K, and niggas wanted me to come back down there, but I'm a full-time father, one child, bro. I can't bring my son around that everybody land. Nah, niggas really, be honest, nigga offered me to come stay on this couch.
Yeah.
Sanchi offered me to come stay on this couch, but
Right.
I'm not that person, bro.
Yeah, I hear you now, man, of handouts. But I also want to ask, what is your plan and your vision for your music of ending 2024 into entering into 2025? What can you tell us about Trap Baby and what's to come in the near future?
I'm a diamond in the rough. I want everybody to feel like whoever that I've been around or that I made connection with, big, small, little, mainstream, not mainstream, niggas know my face, bro. This face is not hard to forget, and it's been the same since I was fucking 3 years old, bro. Baby face nigga to the end. So at the end of the day, I'm a diamond in the rough, and I want everybody to feel like a diamond that slipped out my motherfucking hand. I want everybody to feel like a diamond that slipped out my motherfucking hand. Like, how the fuck did I? Yeah, just because it looked dirty and it might look like it might be a little fake, and that shit look like a CZ. Throw it. No, nigga.
Them be the shiniest ones, though, man. Them be the shiniest diamonds. But, man, overall, Trap, man, we appreciate having you on, man. And, you know,
anytime.
We grateful, man, that you was able to, you know, take some time out your day. You know, I know you got to get back to your little ones.
Ah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
My little niggas straight, bro. As long I'm finna get them fed.
So
Yeah.
tell us this, though. Tell the people where they can find you, where to look for you, what to look out for on the next album. You know what I'm saying?
Album, 2 player to follow first. TRAPBABY43, all platforms. TRAPBABY 4 and the 3. All platforms. 2 player to follow first drops September 7th.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a video dropping tomorrow, which is the 17th, wherever everybody gonna view this at, whatever time it is, go watch limited edition on YouTube.
Okay.
It's new videos, just a visualizer, but that's what I'm on. I'm on making visualizers and a bunch of stuff that people gonna be able to just click on, look at that bitch on the profile real quick, and then I'll have it on the YouTube so niggas can listen to it real quick. But then every visualizer might have a real video to it.
Okay.
But every song is gonna have a visualizer to it.
I like that idea. That's dope. Give them a little vision behind it.
It's been a minute since motherfuckers done had content for me, and everybody been wanting videos, this, that, and they know how my creative process is, so it's time to just feed them what they want.
Okay, we looking for that, y'all. We're going to be looking out for it. Thank everybody for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, episode.
Oh, yeah.
Feel That Music TV, baby.
One more thing. I am looking for Player of the Year. Somebody is going to be Player of the Year, because when I drop this album, I'm going to have a album release party. It's going to be a players ball. So I am looking for the Player of the Year.
Okay, that's dope.
Let everybody know that.
We doing it. We doing it. We out, y'all. Peace.